Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Got a question for you. How do you know if you spend too much time at a gun shop? Well, there's two answers. One, if you can claim them as a dependent on your taxes. And two, if they call you when they get an interesting item in. I am in the field where I could use both of those answers. But anyway, a couple weeks ago, I got a call from my local gun shop. Hey, Tobe, I got something you might like. So, what the hell? I went and looked. And I came home with this. This holster has seen some use, man. She's wore pretty heavily. But inside the holster is this little guy, this little pocket pistol. But back to the holster. I mean, she needs work, and I might see about getting this fixed. I don't know, but we'll set this over here. This is a Mondial. It's right there. I'm going to call it a Mondial pocket pistol in 25 ACP. I did some looking in. I came up with some information that these were made in Spain in the Eibar area by Arizaga, Arizaga, Gaspar Arizaga. Some of the examples I found on this side had the number 14 here on the side of the frame. All the examples I found have manufacturer of firearms, Mondial. Caliber 6.35, 25 ACP, or 25 auto. These were, everything I've read, these were pre-World War I pocket pistols, gut guns. You could put it right in your pants pocket. I'm doing a video on this today because I can't find one of these on YouTube. I think this would be the only one on these little guys. But we're going to take this down. I've already had it apart. It's clean as a whistle and dry as a bone. My wife has an appreciation for these little pocket pistols. So when I saw this for an affordable price, I had to buy it for her. I had to. Now the way this comes apart, if you look up here on the muzzle, you've got an arrow that points down on the slide and one that points down on this barrel bushing. We're gonna check this, make sure it's clear. We'll pull it back. Empty. Nothing in the chamber. Okay. Pull the magazine out of it. I believe this is a 7-round magazine. I haven't, like I said, I've found very little information on it. Magazine could stand to come apart and get cleaned up. I haven't done that yet, but rest assured I will. Get this apart. You grab a hold of the barrel bushing, push in half a turn, barrel bushing comes out, pull out the recoil spring. Now we'll flip it over to the other side. This has to be on safe, right there. You rotate the safety up, pull the gun back till it clicks, and then you rotate the barrel a quarter turn counterclockwise, and it just comes out. Now, the serial number on this is 1875. If you look here on the barrel, 875. 1875 on the slide. So this is no surprise to me or probably anybody else, but this is a numbers matching little pistol. Anyway, you just slide the slide off, I'm sorry, the gun, yeah, had to be on safe. I put it on fire. That's my bad. I had that backwards. Disregard my last. Anyway, slide that down. Slide comes off. Take the firing pin out. It just drops out the back. There's no retainer in there on the slide for the firing pin or the firing pin spring. The retainer for that is here on the back of the frame. And the action on this is crazy simple. It's crazy simple. And it also explains why the trigger pull is so bad. But you got to put the magazine back in. When the magazine goes in, I suppose I should, you know what, we'll take the grips off and I'll show you guys this. Give me a second. All right, I had to grab a screwdriver. But the grips come off. There's just, you know, one screw on each side. These are tiny little screws. Little bitty guys. There's that grip. We'll throw that in a dish. And of course it's going to pick everything up. Why wouldn't it? Get this grip off. There we go. Now you can see the inside here. If you look right here, there's an actuator. And if we turn the gun up, that actuator is right here. If I push that in, you see the interaction right there? Here, let's put the magazine back in. Now watch. There, the back side of the magazine is going to push on that. Watch here. See how that moved out of the way? Now what that does when it moves out of the way, it disengages from the sear. I believe this is the sear. I could be wrong, but I believe it is. And what that allows to do is, let's get this back out of here. Can you guys see? You watch this trigger bar here, right there, when I pull the trigger. See how that moves up? When that moves up, it drops this down. This right here, actually this is the sear. That's just, and anyway, when that drops down, and this trigger is terrible, it drops down quite a bit. When that drops down, it disengages from this piece here on the firing pin, which allows the firing pin to move forward, hit the primer, fire the cartridge. This thing is pretty basic. I have not had it apart. I don't think I'm going to take it apart. What I will do, most likely, is run a brush over it, make sure it's clean, and I'll lubricate it up. My wife has expressed some interest in taking it to the range. I have to locate and buy some 25 auto ammo for her, and we'll take it out and we'll see how she does. But these lugs in the barrel, when this comes in, these lugs rotate into those cutouts in the frame, and it'll sit there. It is a really good tight lockup. It's very, very nice. When the slide is all the way back on the frame and you insert the barrel, it's going to come in like this, just like that. Now remember, the slide's all the way back on the frame. The barrel's going to come in like that, and you rotate those right into place, right into these cutouts here. It's pretty cool. The disassembly on this is a lot like, well, those of you that remember or have been following the channel, I did a French unique pistol disassembly. Good Lord, it had to be a couple years ago now. And you field strip it, take the slide off, almost exactly the same way. That gun is just maybe a little bit more complicated, but yeah, it's almost exactly the same. So let's put this thing back together. And we'll go from there. So I'm going to take a little bit of lubriplate, put it on a Q-tip. Not a lot, just a little. We'll just, a little dab will do ya. It's like Bro Cream. You guys, if you're old enough to remember Bro Cream, you're my people. Bro Cream, a little dab will do ya. No? Alright. I'll put that on there like that. Stay. Then we're going to take and put some on the firing pin. You don't need a lot. I just envisioned that this gun has been sitting in somebody's drawer for decades. Just sitting there. It was somebody's gut gun, somebody's pocket pistol back in the teens or the 20s, and they're gone, and their descendants never want anything to do with it. Oh, look at that. I am getting some dirt out of there. Of course it's dirty. Why wouldn't it be dirty? Everything's dirty. Crying out loud. Put the firing pin back in. There we go. A little excess. That's fine. And then we'll slide this back on here. Bring that all the way to the rear. Get that off there. Clean that up in a minute. Put the barrel back in, just like that. Send that home. Recoil spring. Where's our little arrow? There it is. This goes down. Down just like that. Ta-da! Magazine back in. So there's to it. It's a cute little guy. Just a cute little guy. Well, that's all there is for today, guys. I'll go ahead and I'll put the grips back on it. But for those of you that came looking for how to take one of these apart, there you go. I'm not going to take it apart any further than this. It is what it is. It's an over 100 some year old. Well, it's almost 100. It's over 110 years old now. Little gut pistol, pocket pistol, from a time when these things were necessary. Unfortunately, it seems like we're going back to that time. Anyway, that's it. You guys stay safe, take care, have fun. I'll see you.